Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda, and this is Gizmo.
We're the Village's Newcomers. Today we have a pretty good show for you, I must admit. Yeah. We're going to talk about things like our trip to Tennessee. We were there for a while. We're going to share some of what we did with you.
And a sinkhole opens up. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Residents complain about their electric bills.
Yeah, that's always a problem. And a fear of poisonous toads.
Yeah, we've got a picture and a story about a lady that's deathly afraid of them. And we're going to find out the secret behind Linda's pretty hair.
Oh, well, thanks. Mm-hmm. And all that and more. Hit it, Wally.
Send us your questions, we've got your answers. Jerry and Linda's Mailbag Monday.
We just got back from Tennessee. We were there for a while to see our son get promoted.
Yes, it was a lovely 3 or 4 days, and we enjoyed our granddaughter, too.
We flew on Spirit Airlines. Have you guys flown Spirit? It's cheap. And it's cheap because they charge you to pick your seat. They charge you for your carry-on. They charge you for your luggage. All your food and drink is
You have
extra.
to pay for, that's extra.
But that's all secondary to a really nice flight. Some great flight attendants, and the ticket agents were super good.
Extremely friendly.
I was impressed with Spirit Airlines. You know what I wasn't impressed with?
I think I know.
What?
Was it the ticketing in Orlando at Spirit?
No,
because it was long. We had to stand a long time in a line.
You go, and this is new for us. You go with your bag to a kiosk, and you type in your information, and you get a bag tag, and you put it on your bag.
Right.
And so then you used to take it over and just put it on a
little
treadmill or whatever. But now you have to wait in line. We waited in line for like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
To get up to an agent so they could take our bag and weigh it and make sure we weren't cheating.
Then they weighed it, right.
And they give us our boarding passes and off we went. But no, the thing I was disappointed with were the tray tables. Check that out.
Well, yeah.
It's this big.
That was on the first flight.
First flight.
Yeah.
Second flight was better.
Right.
But the tray table was only this big.
That wide.
And the armrests, they only came like right here. They were for little people.
You know, that was the first flight I ever had my feet on the floor, though, because the seats were so short.
The seats were not padded well. Next time we go, I'm gonna take some kind of a little whoopee cushion
to stand
or
on.
something. Yeah.
Oh.
But we went and we saw David. That's our middle son, and he was promoted to the rank of commander in the Navy. We were very proud.
Yes.
And we had this quality time with our daughter-in-law, and most importantly,
a little granddaughter. Oh, my goodness. She's 9 months old, and she's about ready to start walking. Oh, my.
She took 2 steps.
You weren't supposed to say that. They didn't know.
I saw her take 2 steps. Don't tell her mother, because she didn't see it. But we had a great time. And we went to Graceland. Have you been to Graceland?
Well, first, did y'all see?
If you follow us on Facebook, you saw that.
Yeah, I mean, if we saw the movie, now we can connect the movie scenes from Graceland, the house, and then we went in and actually saw it. It was spectacular. Yes, it was all decorated in Elvis style, but it was fascinating.
Had the shag carpet and all that business, the jungle room.
Carpeting on the ceiling.
But I am not lying. You know those suits like Elvis put on for his
shows,
which I'm going to do on Halloween. They had every one he'd ever worn, and they were in brilliantly lit display cases.
Yeah,
it was just it was better than Disney for me. I loved it.
It was an amazing place. I think everyone should go.
$77 admission. In case you're
it's
wondering.
Expensive.
Well, you know, it's less than Disney.
That's true.
But I had a really good time.
Well, I should have had a ride on one of those Cadillacs then, right? If I got to go, I should go on a ride.
Yeah, we looked at all these cars. They're just fabulous. And his boat collection, and he had a golf cart collection, and all his gold records, and just
it's an amazing place.
Really good. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
And now it's time for shout outs.
If you notice the scrolling names at the top, those are people that hit that thanks button at the bottom of the video. We appreciate you guys so much.
We have a little display behind us, and I want to show you some of these things we've gotten this week. Oh my goodness. We have a bag of rocks from Indiana, from Lori. Thank you, Lori. And then we have this little spongy thing. I don't know if you can see it back there. It's a little green sponge, color of our shirt here. And it's to help Gizmo with his paws. And that's from Don and Judy in Tallahassee, Florida. Isn't that cool? So now Gizmo get all the sand and grass. Oh, yeah. I don't think he's going to like that, Jerry. And we also got this cool game from Donna and Paul, our friends. And it's called Conversation Stopper. So we're very anxious to play that game.
You saw Donna. She was the one that
yeah.
flopped her dripper there out of the...
Flopped her dripper?
Whatever. She came sliding out of the golf cart
Yes,
and
'cause she
exposed
did.
herself.
Yeah. And then we have this lovely wreath. Look at that wreath back here. That is from Tracy and Charles from Texas. And it's called Love Has Four Little Paws. And it has all these little paws and bones and things. I think it's dedicated to Gizmo. And Jerry wants to tell you about the golf.
Yeah. Well, I really didn't want to tell them about it, but it was a golf tournament in our neighborhood. Mm-hmm. They put it on every year. It's called Augusta. It's a scramble. You play with all your friends and neighbors, and husband and wives play, but they don't get to play on the same team. It's a scramble, and we finished third.
You finished third.
I finished third. This is a scorecard playoff. Don't you hate those? You tie another team, and they go back to the scorecard. And
yeah.
But anyway, that's my team right there, and we did really good.
I liked scramble. It was fun. You didn't really have to hit the ball too many times because you're sharing the ball places with the other teammates. But that was a lot of fun that day. A little hot, but a lot of fun.
That is another neighborhood activity that lots and lots of the villages here have things like that.
Yeah.
Paul and Kathy Thorpe. Now you might remember Paul. He wrote in one time asking if he could bring his motorcycle and would the neighbors mind. And they did come down, and they have a home now. It's in our own village of Dunedin.
Oh.
I hope it's not too close, though, if he's got that big old loud motorcycle.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Paul. Congratulations, welcome. And he goes by the name of Nap Time. We're probably brothers from another mother, Paul.
True. And this is Ron Blackwell, but they sent in this picture of his grandson, Rowan. And Rowan loves Gizmo.
Yes, he does. And this is Roxanne and Paul. Now, we have met them several times. They are very, very nice people from the state of California, and they bought a house.
Finally, woohoo!
And they said they spent most of their children's inheritance on that house.
Oopsie.
They looked for quite a while, and now they're coming. So congratulations, Paul and Roxy. Rich and Jan Soper. They went to a Buc-ee's up in North Carolina. Was it everything I told you? I know it was.
You're giving them some business, Jerry.
They had the brisket, and Rich gave it a solid 9 out of 10, but he said it doesn't really compare to Linda's meatloaf.
Oh,
what a nice
that's
thing to
so
say.
sweet. And this is Sonia and Jeff, and they came after their lifestyle visit, and we did not get a chance to see them, but hopefully we will next time. And they're from the Gulf Shores, Alabama.
Mm-hmm. Kurt Gorman sent us this picture of his daughter, Linda. He sent that because he knows there are lots of Lindas here.
All right.
We mentioned that on a show, so
that's right.
He sent that. And they live in Georgia, and she's just starting high school.
Oh, man.
So that's cool.
That's great.
Thank you for sending it.
And this is Michael and Katie, and we had the pleasure to meet them in Brownwood Paddock Square. Even they brought us some pretty rocks.
Yeah, I have enough rocks now. Y'all don't need to send any more. I have enough to tumble, to polish, to shoot in my slingshot.
You got rocks.
I have rocks.
You got rocks.
Kyle Rizzo and his wife, he didn't tell me her name, but they just purchased a home in LaBelle North. Now that's
right.
Hop, skip and a jump from here. And we would like to welcome them. This is Ken Barrett. They're playing golf in this shot, but that's him with his buddy, Terrence Kitchens. Terrence is an ex-football player, played for Texas A&M, and still holds the record for the third longest field goal in NCAA history.
Hey, and I got to tell you, we were on the A&M field, and we threw football to our youngest son, didn't we?
Well, they went there, and they were out there practicing,
right.
And they let our boys catch some punts one time.
Yeah.
That was probably...
Oh, gosh.
25 or 30 years ago.
It's been a while.
Yeah. I used to kick a little bit. I used to like to kick and punt. Billy says her house was struck by lightning.
Oh my gosh.
She just wanted to give a shout out to the village fire department. That she writes a terrible letter. Billy writes that her house was struck by lightning. And that pouring storm, thunder, lightning, they came and climbed up on her roof with the thunder and lightning, checking to make sure the roof wasn't on fire.
Wow.
She said they were just fabulous. And she wanted to just say that we have the best fire department here in the Villages. Of course, you feel that way when somebody goes above and beyond for you. And
I can't imagine getting on top of a house, storms going, lightnings, and you're looking for the fire and you're in a storm. That's crazy.
And by the way, when we read these letters, I print them just the way they're sent most of the time. So any of these spelling mistakes or grammar mistakes or whatever, it's easy to do, right? When you're doing a voice to text.
Yes, especially.
Oh, man. Mine are terrible. But anyway, bear with us on those. We appreciate it. Hi there, buddy.
He missed us.
Him a little bit
He's
of
missed us.
Yes.
We left him for 4 days.
Yeah, we left him for 4 days with some friends here, his
Yeah.
step-parents. And we just got back last night. You see, today we're in our neon T-shirts.
I love these. I love the color.
Yeah.
They're so
And,
bright.
You've noticed I like to wear little sleeves on the man. Just kind of set them off, a little accent color.
Yeah.
But we counted. We have 15 colors of T-shirts.
Oh.
And we still get requests every day that people ask us to sell them T-shirts. We don't sell T-shirts. We don't make a penny off the T-shirts, but we have a lady that does a beautiful job. She lives in Idaho. Her name is Kim, and she will be happy to make shirts for you. And you buy them through her Etsy store. Just go to Etsy, look up Jerry and Linda T-shirts, or you can look up Garments of Praise. That's the name of her company. And you can get your own T-shirts. But we have 15 colors. I didn't realize we had so many.
Yeah, and I like these because these have the V-neck, and I love
Mine doesn't, but it has a microphone. It comes with a microphone. No, I put that microphone on there.
Yeah.
But you can get them like this, or you can get them with the Jerry and Linda cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, that's just for you folks that have been writing in.
We have a little damage control.
A little bit. Last week, I showed you a tax bill.
Oh, yeah.
But it wasn't a bill. And so many people they are so happy when they can write in and tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. It's and I'm glad you do. I mean, keep me straight.
That's right.
As always, we tell you, don't take us 100%, as knowing everything, because we only know like
Half of it.
70%, right? But it wasn't a bill. It was just a notification.
That's right.
They'll have a meeting that will be approved, disapproved, adjusted, whatever. But it's close. It's very close. And we were happy with our tax bill.
Yeah.
And some people say, why did you do it on such an expensive home? That home was appraised at $618,000, I believe.
Yes, it was not our home.
It wasn't our home. I told you what our bill was. It's less than $4,000 for this 1967 square foot home.
Yeah.
That home was just a tiny bit bigger, but it had a pool, it had a view site. It
That
was
makes
a
a
more
difference.
desirable property.
Makes a difference.
And that's why it was more. But anyway, a little damage control. It was not a bill. A notification. That's negotiating, people. That's negotiating. We're not having any bloopers today because I am hungry. I want to get finished. I'm hungry. Sorry. Is it in here anywhere?
No.
Did I not print it out?
Why don't you tell about the viewer of the week?
And by the way, viewers of the week do not know that they are viewers of the week.
No.
So right now, can I get a drum roll? Our viewer of the week is Teresa Titus Lawson.
Woohoo!
Teresa is always so positive, so upbeat. She's a frequent commenter and a viewer. And in fact, Teresa, I told you this a couple of years ago. We want to come and see you one day.
Yeah.
We appreciate you so much, and we will.
Yeah.
We will do that. But congratulations, Teresa. You're the viewer of the week. Our first question today Brian and Tammy, they're from Athens, Georgia. I rented a cart without seatbelts on a recent visit, and we were fine. Are they really necessary? They add quite a bit to the cost of a golf cart. I don't want to pay for them if we don't really need them.
Oh, they need them.
I have a friend that never, ever, ever wears a seatbelt.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, always wear my seatbelt. Now, when I'm playing golf, I don't wear it. You wouldn't go from the first hole and buckle up and drive to the second hole.
No.
Anytime I'm on a street, I'm wearing my seatbelt. We have another good friend who was broadsided, knocked his cart over.
They were upside down.
He was injured, but he was okay because of that seatbelt.
Yeah.
So we always wear them. My first golf cart that we had down here, it came with a house. That's negotiating, people. That's negotiating. It didn't have seatbelts, so I had them added. It was about $130 or $140, but I feel much better with the seatbelt.
I feel so safe. I don't want to slip and slide because sometimes those corners, there's one roundabout and the corners, I slip off that seat. I just go vroom, vroom across the seat. And I know you would have me out of that cart.
I would. My golf cart, the red one, when I bought it, of course, they wanted to sell it, right?
Yes.
So they put that armor all over or whatever, that vinyl stuff on the seats. I'll tell you what, if you weren't belted in on that one,
Yeah.
you were gone.
Yeah. I'm so glad.
So wear your seatbelts, people. That's you can. We are 100% right on this one.
Yes, we are. This is question 2. This is from Who's Your Johnny? Our electric bill here in Indiana has creeped up to almost $300 a month on budget billing. What is yours? Oh, well.
Good question. You know, our most popular videos deal with money and cost.
Yep.
So we looked it up for you. We just got our recent bill, and I was disappointed.
Yes.
And I don't understand it. I'm going to tell you that right now. It was $204. I'm going to show it to you here on the screen. And it said it was down 15% from last month. That is not true. It was not down 15% from last month, but that's what my bill said. Well, let's look. Jules says, shocking. Electric bill for this last month, $275, 2,000 square feet, temperature at 75.
Okay.
And we have other letters, the same. I'm in the city of Leesburg. Now, this is not Villages, but it's nearby.
Yeah.
1,400 square feet, 2-bedroom, 2-bath home, 2-car garage. Mine has gone up every month since May. It's now $165. Just to give you an idea what it costs for electric down here. They use ceiling fans. 77 in the daytime is their temperature setting and 74 at night. Let's look at our bill. $204.37. That's for 32 days though. So it could have been for 30 or 31. I'm going to compare it with you to last year's bill. Here's August of 2021. That was only a 29-day billing cycle, and that bill was $168.05. 1,395 hours used last year, and a little bit more this time. But the rate has gone up, so that's part of it. Ray says that he has Seco, that's our company, Seco, and he paid $202 for a 1,900 square foot home. So very similar to ours. We have 1967 plus a lanai. We're trying not to cool that lanai any more than we have to. We have a separate air conditioner out there we can use. But he has 2 people living there, and he keeps his AC at 75.
We keep ours on 73, and I really like it. But,
She does not like 73. She wants 72. She wants it at 72.
We'll keep the ceiling fans on too.
But listen to what John says. Thermostat needs to be at 78. I keep mine at 80 when the humidity's lower. You get used to it. Then 76 feels cold. You'll feel better when going outside. $130 for 1,200 square feet. And most of the year, it's around 105. So he's had a little increase on his home. OMG, 75? Really? So he thinks 75
Wait
is
till
way
you
too
come
cool.
to my house at 73.
Another one, I agree. We have a 1,400 square foot home, set at 77, and it was $180.
I have to bring my personal fan to their house.
We were on budget electric up in Indiana, and our home was about 3,000 square feet, and our budget was $244 4 years ago. So that's probably up to $300 by now. So we're not displeased with the electric cost down here, and we feel good in the house.
And winter, it's good. We had $99.
Well, I'm glad
in
you
the
mentioned
win-
that,
in
because
the
here
winter.
is our bill for the last year. As you look up on the screen, this was the highest bill that we've had in the last year, $204, and you can trace it all the way back. It was $99 last December, $103 last January, $104 last February, $102 in March. So it's crept up a little. It's still not too bad. That's an idea of what your electric costs may be if you come down here and you have a home under 2,000 square feet. If you think your electricity bill's high, what if you went out your front door and saw this?
Yikes.
The Villages is infamous for sinkholes. But I don't think it's really warranted, because we've been here 4 years. That's the closest sinkhole to us. That's about a mile and a half away. It's not far from our home here. It's a karst geography. It's a limestone geography here. Just like Indiana.
Yeah.
We had a farm. We had some massive sinkholes.
Oh, yeah.
And I fell into one. My tractor flipped upside down. I'm bush hogging with big blades cutting. Scared me to death. The tractor was actually on top of me. Still, the blades were turning. I'm down under it. Gasoline's pouring out of that tractor on me.
Yeah.
And I was all right. Thankfully, I had a bad bruised leg, very bad. Thought I broke my femur, but it didn't.
He was bruised for a
But
long
that's in a
time.
sinkhole in Indiana. So there are sinkholes everywhere.
Yeah.
But here we get a lot of rain.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that some of those sinkholes seem to appear after
a
torrential
rain.
But that's a picture of one locally here. And if you were worried about your electric bill and you came out and saw that, probably electric bill is the least of your worries, right? But speaking of coming outside your door,
Well, a local lady is afraid because she thinks her yard is infested with poisonous toads.
let's read her letter.
Oh, no.
I live in DeLuna, AKA the swamp. That is not accurate. We know some beautiful, beautiful homes on lovely streets down in DeLuna.
Oh, yeah.
She has tons of frogs in her yard. She says, I'm 99% sure they are poisonous.
What makes her think that?
Any suggestions on what to do at night when I take my dog out before bed? I've been scooting them off of my driveway. I actually chatted with her online to find out more, and she sent me this picture of a frog in her driveway, a toad in her driveway. And to me, as with what I've seen and what I've researched, that does look like the poisonous cane toad, which is an invasive species and is poisonous if ingested. So the worry is that your pet, I guarantee you, if he went out and he could catch a frog or a toad, he's gonna do it. And they will make you sick. And I have a printout right here. When swallowed, the toxin may affect the heart, blood pressure, and breathing, and can cause paralysis, salivation, twitching, and vomiting. Death is possible in severe cases through cardiac arrest, sometimes within 15 minutes.
Oh, my goodness.
So that's the cane toad. Now, as usual, you know how every snake seems to be labeled a poisonous or venomous snake.
Right.
Now I'm afraid all the toads that are out there, the good little toads, those little cute little hoppers, people are going to think they're cane toads and start killing them. Cane toads get big, and they live 10 or 15 years.
Really?
They're 4 to 6 inches. 6 inches is like this big. That is big for a toad. Most of the toads you see are going to be quite a bit smaller. I would not run around killing toads if I was you.
No, Jerry actually likes them. I remember when I was pregnant with our first baby, Jerry, we had a big storm, and Jerry came home and brought this giant bullfrog about this big.
But it was a world record bullfrog. It was so big, and well, I turned him loose.
That baby was that big,
It
what
was
you think?
humongous. It was huge, huge.
Anyway, Jerry, don't pick up
But
everything.
she says, I'm super scared at night because they're all over, and I'm fearful my dog may have an encounter. I asked her how many she'd seen, and she said 2. But she said her driveway's covered with other little tree frogs. They are so cute. They are so cute. We have them here. They're bright green sometimes. They're just adorable. Please don't start killing frogs.
No. This next one is from Jan Douglas. We are considering moving to the Villages, but need a dog boarding service for our dog. Who do you leave Gizmo with? And we want to move to the Villages, but meet a reputable dog boarding service. And we kind of Googled that. There are many places around the Villages and outside of the Villages that you can board your dog. There's even a place called Pet Spa on, what's the name of that street?
Rolling Acres.
Yeah,
or
Rolling
Michael
Acres.
Racetrack, I guess.
Yes, that area. And there is one up on 441 that I was Googling a while ago and had like a 5-star rating. So I'm going, hey, I might want to check into that just because of the veterinary service there too. But there are lots of places. And believe it or not, there are tons of people here in the Villages that want to watch your dog. Of course, there's a fee. And you would have so many people that would take care of your dog.
Yeah, it's popular to be a dog sitter.
Yes.
They want to come to your house.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And drink your drinks and eat your food and watch your dog. That's what they want to do. And people do it all the time. It's more convenient, I guess, and the dog feels good.
Yeah.
Some people worry, well, I'm afraid for his psyche that going to a new place he might be.
Yeah.
But no, that doesn't bother us. We luckily have some great friends.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
and actually a little list of people that will watch
Yeah.
him for us. So
Yeah.
we're very thankful for them.
Very fortunate.
You can find dog sitters down here. I'm hesitant to take them to a kennel because they have lots of other dogs we don't know. You have to get them a vaccination for kennel cough.
Kennel cough, Bordetella, that kind of thing. Yeah.
And you will be able to get on Nextdoor and find people willing to watch your dog.
That's right.
And drink your drinks.
Tom writes, would the $180 amenity fee allow all 4 of us to play unlimited golf and use all the facilities? Or does the amenity fee limit the number of people in one residence who can golf and use the amenities? Thanks, Tom.
First rule, you got to be a person in the home 55 or older. Of course, there'll be people wanting to write in and say, that's not true because they've got the 80-20 rule. But basically, one person 55 or older.
Right. And I posted this question to a sales agent here in the Villages, and she said that up to 4 people on the deed can get Villages ID cards. So 4 people can live in that home.
Yeah. In our case, we're the only names on the deed, but we have our youngest son with this as his address of record. He's in the military.
Yes.
And he does get to use amenities. And they said up to 4 people.
Up to 4.
There it is, straight from the agent's mouth.
There you go.
Susan writes, Linda, your hair always looks so nice.
Oh, not always.
Why do you get the compliments and I get the what's with that cheap toupee questions? And I'm having a bad hair day. I'll tell you what, I'm getting a cowlick as I get older. My hair's going to look crazy. Maybe it might be the naps I'm taking. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're pushing it around on your pillow.
But she says, your hair always looks so nice.
Aww.
Did you change products or routines when you moved from Indiana? What are your favorite products?
Oh, well, I've not changed products. The problem is I change products. I don't have a particular one. I will buy whatever sounds good. Oh, that smell sounds good today. Oh, I want to smell like roses today. Oh, I think I'd like to be vanilla or whatever. Although I don't think that lasts, the smells. But I do stay away from too much conditioner because it gets too heavy on my hair. But I like it fluffy. Today it's not too fluffy, but yeah.
I was wondering, if we could find a Sharpie to match, would it be harmful, like right here?
Oh, yes.
Would it be harmful to color those, just to kind of stretch it out from 6 weeks to like
8, 9, 10,
12?
12.
Yeah.
Yeah. I go to the hairdresser according to when this starts turning gray, and it's ready. I'm ready. I'm gray here and here. It's starting to turn white. So I like to hide that. So now I'll push it behind my ear.
Little-
A little slick back. But thank you for the compliment. I don't use any particular product.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. When looking at home listings in the newer villages, for example, like DeLuna, we notice no palm trees in any exterior photos. Are there palm trees down there? If not, will there be? You know, you are correct. With a new home, your basic landscape package is not going to include palm trees, much less mature palm trees.
Yeah.
We have 4 palm trees. We have a Robolini, a Queen Palm, and 2 Washingtonias. None of those were here when this house was built and sold.
The previous owner put those in.
Those were added later. And that's the same with all of the new construction. The deluxe landscaping will be added later. But let me tell you, we're big fans. If you look back at our first shows, we're saying, like, why wouldn't you want a palm tree? It's Florida. They're glorious. Look, they're beautiful.
They are.
See? We got them on our shirt.
Yep.
But the truth is, they're expensive to maintain. And they need a lot of maintenance. That Queen Palm puts off those giant, ugly, well, they're not ugly, they're pretty cool looking, pods, but they weigh 60 pounds or more, and they have to be cut down. We had 8 of them on that tree last year. So, and the Robolini, that's the small one. It's a beautiful little thing. It has 3 trunks, 5 trunks in our case.
Yeah.
Those thorns.
Oh, they are long. They're about like
vicious. But they are Florida.
Yeah.
If I was going to get a palm tree, again, if I had it to do over, I would say get something that's going to be easy to maintain, shop around, something that's not going to get too tall. These Washingtonias we have, these are like the Miami Vice palm trees.
They get extremely
100 feet tall.
Yes.
What are we going to do when they get that tall?
Yeah.
Actually, we're thinking about taking them out. We're going to do some research and see if that's something we should be doing. Although we love them, but they may be leaving.
Yeah. This next question is from, I want to say that, Zrinka. Would you say that?
Yeah,
okay.
looks
Zrinka.
like Zrinka.
Is it possible to rent a house for a vacation period even though we are under 50 years old? Thank you for your effort and fun show. And I also posed this to my sales agent, our friendly sales agent. And she says, one person living in a home is to be 55 years old. Owners agree to that when renting out their homes. So owners that rent out their homes agree to this. However, some exceptions are made. No children under the age of 19 are to live in any homes. But it's
That's true. We've seen children. Of course, children can visit, and
and rent.
We have a rental home really close to us here, and we see children there all the time.
Yes.
So they do rent it out, but hopefully one of the people is
Around 55.
yeah, around 55.
Yeah.
But I've never seen any rental police units come by. Thomas in Colorado writes, where do you take shelter after a tornado warning? Now remember, a tornado watch is when the skies look favorable for a tornado, and one may occur, but a warning is after it's been seen somewhere in your vicinity. Your homes don't have basements, do they? It seems like you're in danger during big storms. You are right. We do not have a basement.
No.
Nobody in our neighborhood has a basement.
No.
We don't have a community shelter that we could ever get to in time for a tornado.
No.
So you have to hunker down in your house. Where would we go? You can see us there. We're in our bathroom. We picked the smallest bathroom because it has the most walls in a close space, lots of support. And that way, if the house is blown away, maybe that bathroom won't be.
Yeah. But luckily, in 4 years, we have not really had a tornado warning. We've had hurricane watches, but not a tornado warning.
Well, a warning could be for Sumter County, and this is a big county.
Yes.
So it could be far away. Mm-hmm. So we've taken shelter a few times, but tell you the truth, the chances are so slim, I usually just watch TV till the power goes out. Jerry and Linda, I enjoy watching your YouTube videos. My husband and I recently bought a patio villa. We're not full-time yet. We're looking forward to when we can be. I was wondering if you're allowed bird feeders in the villages. Yes, you are allowed bird feeders. What you must do with any permanent type of structure outside, you have to go to the ARC and get approval, and they probably won't give it for a post to put a bird feeder on, but you can hang them from a tree. You could probably hang it from your house. You can probably stick it on your windows with a suction cup.
Mm-hmm.
And in a villa, it would be a fun thing to do, because I
Right.
doubt that the sandhill cranes would come in your villa. We have actually seen cranes and egrets
Yes.
trying to poke holes in lanais to get in where they see something in there they think is food.
Yeah.
And if you have seed outside, these birds are going to find it, and they can destroy your yard. So you may not want a bird feeder. We have one, though.
Well, and it's bringing in the birds, but it's also bringing in squirrels and raccoons, we think. Because we've had raccoon in the garbage, and now our bird feeder has been tumbled out of the tree twice this last couple weeks.
That thing done got tumbled out.
Got tumbled over.
It's that time for our last question.
Last one.
Hi, Jerry, Lynn, and Gizmo. You said to keep those questions coming. And yes, please send us questions. We are about out of good questions. We got plenty of lousy questions. We're out of good questions. I was wondering if this is a good question. Now you get an idea how low we're going on these questions. Sorry about that, Kathleen.
No.
But Kathleen wants to know what that little round thing is on the lamp back there. Can you see it? Can you why don't you grab that?
I will have to.
She said, is that pull chain an image of Linda? As a matter of fact, it is.
It's not a pull chain.
See the little picture of Linda? But don't worry, for all you Jerry lovers.
Oh,
On the back.
it's not a pull chain. Well, it can be, I guess.
Susan with Lofton Sparrow sent these to us as a gift.
Yeah.
As well as that luggage tag that you guys saw in an earlier
So you can
video.
put that on my luggage.
Yeah, you can put that on there.
on a
But I
chain.
mean, face it, we just come back from a trip. They would steal that in a heartbeat, wouldn't they?
Why would they?
Yeah, everybody wants that.
Why would they?
He's been very good today.
You know what? I think he's lazy. You know why? We took him to the vet last
Heredity?
week. He's been lazy heredity. No, we took him and had his nails done and whatever cut. And they said he was a little heavy because I changed his food a little bit and started getting him a little bit of wet dog food with his dry. Well, it's awesome. I guess I've been giving him too much. He gained 1 pound from his last visit. So they told us he needed to go on a diet.
Don't take me to get my nails cut then.
So he's actually skinnier this week.
He's looking good.
He's looking good. He's going, Mama, where's all my food?
Are you ready, pal? Take it away.
You know, Dad and me, we like the same kind of actors. And there's a movie coming out that's got some of our favorites. Sylvester Stallone and Jean-Claude Van Damme and Arnold Schwarzenegger. These guys are awesome. And they're making a movie about composers. And Sylvester Stallone says, I'm playing Beethoven. And Jean-Claude Van Damme said, I'll be Mozart. And Schwarzenegger says, I'll be Bach. I'll be Bach. Get it? Once upon a time, there was a king. He was 12 inches tall. He was a terrible king, but a great ruler. Thanks, everybody. Have a great week.
Good job, buddy. That's a way to do it right there. That's going to do it for this week's edition of
Mailbag Monday.
Be sure to tune in on Thursday. We're going to have a show where we venture out. It's actually part of that trip we did to Daytona a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
But we go to the Barberville Yard Art Emporium. I love the store. We're going to traipse around there and see if we can leave without buying anything. But that's a really great place, and I think you'll enjoy it.
We want to thank you all for watching our show today. If you liked our show, please press that like and subscribe button and share it with your friends. Until next time.
And if you didn't like it, push it anyway. Go ahead and push that like button and subscribe anyway. We'll do better next week, right?
We will do better. And remember, kindness can change the world.
Where'd that come from?
Be kind. Maybe somebody wasn't kind to me this
Where'd
week.
you pull that out of?
Until next time.
See you when you get here.